Hello all, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be going over Bionano Genomics stock. Okay, this is one of the few stocks that I've seen such a move over the past month. Okay, a month ago it was trading at 56 cents. Right now it is up over 1,500% to $9.14. Okay, so we're going to go over what this company does, whether it is still a buy at these levels and what caused such a huge run up in this stock. Okay, so first off, Bionano Genomics. It's a genome analysis company providing tools and services based on its Sapphire system to scientists and clinicians, conducting genetic research and patient testing, and providing diagnostic testing for those with autism spectrum disorder and other neurodevelopmental disabilities through its lineage and business. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Okay, so I myself am a neuroscientist who has a minor in econ, so that's why I like to dabble in the stock market. But this is really, really cool. Okay, so up until now, there have been pretty much like very archaic methods for genome sequencing. Okay, and the ability to sequence your DNA, sequence your whole genome in a fast and efficient manner, and also a very sensitive manner, is very time consuming and very expensive. Okay, so they came up with this Sapphire system that allows genome sequencing much faster and much more effectively. And when you're able to sequence your genome, you're able to discover these alterations that can help diagnose certain disorders, like they said with autism spectrum disorder. And you can imagine that with many other applications of this, right? So uh, disorders that are based on deletions or insertions of DNA, oftentimes with like a few base pair deletions, are detectable with this network, okay, like Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and there's a variety of uses as well as for research, okay? So, I mean, again, this stock was 55, 56 cents, and then we can see it pop off all the way to $9.15 where it is today, okay? And that's huge, okay? So let's read more about this system. So they also have other products, by the way. They have their Sapphire, Bionano chips, prep kits, and other data solutions, okay? And they also have services. So what they're doing is they're resolving large scale, excuse me, structural variations missed by next gen sequencing systems. So large structural variations are responsible for many diseases and conditions, including cancers and developmental disorders. Optical genome mapping with Sapphire detects structural variations ranging from 500 base pairs, which is just DNA with the four bases, A, T, C, and G, to megabase pairs in length, and offers assembly and discovery algorithms that far outperform sequencing based technology in sensitivity. Okay, so this is very, very cutting edge, novel type stuff. All right. And I mean, I'm not sure if it warrants this huge increase in the stock price. I know that I have been on the sidelines this whole time when BNGO ran up by 1,500%. But this is really cool technology. Okay. And you can read this and go to their detecting chips as well as their experimental, prep kits and all that stuff. So it's very, very cool. Okay. And the next article I want to show you is again why Sapphire or why BNGO increased by 1,500 over this past month. Okay. So I already talked about what this company is. Um, and again, it's an ultra sensitive platform and also ultra specific to detect structural variation. And again, it enables researchers and clinicians to accelerate the search for new diagnostics and therapeutic targets and to streamline the study of changes in chromosomes, which is known as cytogenetics. Okay, so again, they talk about their chips, the Sapphire system, and stuff like that. So again, this is very revolutionary stuff. Okay, so imagine being able to see and sequence your genome in a kid and determine the likeliness that he or she will get ASD, okay, or he or she will develop cancer, right? So this is really cool stuff, okay? And they talk about different buy ratings. Oppenheimer analyst Kevin maintained a buy rating, and he had a price target of $1.50. Also, another buy rating, etc. So, based on their key milestones and their production with this Sapphire system. Okay, so that's why there was such an increase in positive sentiment towards Bionano Genomics. Okay, And since Sapphire launched in 2017, the annual throughput has increased 1,400% from 384 samples per year to nearly 5,000 samples per year. That's still relatively small, I would say, but again, just 1,400% since 2017 is a pretty nice growth, okay? Like no matter what the number is. So the software updates include Sapphire Assure, which offers an automated system health monitoring tool that continuously inspects data quality and instrument performance. Okay, and that goes to increase the sensitivity of detecting duplications, and even like detecting changes with just 500 base pairs is ridiculous. Okay, because the human genome contains like millions and billions, if not base pairs, right? So it's very, very impressive. Okay, and also another reason or catalyst for buying in stock was uh, between December 31st and January 4th, the stock rose from 308 to 720, which was over 100% increase. And one of the biggest reasons why the stock price increased at that time was due to the company announcing that it published a study on autism risk genes, excuse that, um, after detailed analysis of the genome of Professor Temple Grandin, who brought awareness to ASD through her activism. Okay, so again, just another application. And again, like I would say that there are limitless applications when it comes to health and genome sequencing when you're looking at the Sapphire system. All right, and I mean, largely because of this, we can see such a huge increase in the stock price from, again, 55 cents to over $9. All right, and if we're looking at their financials, I mean, again, it's not looking too good because their earnings were always consistently negative over the past 4 years. Sorry, this was even over quarterly, but even over the past 4 years, their earnings were negative. Okay, and recent in 2019, they had earnings of negative close to $30 million. Okay, so that's not nice to see. But again, based on their growth potential, which analysts see coming in at, so for the current quarter, 270% revenue growth. And for next year, overall 141% revenue growth based off of four analysts. It's quite a tremendous increase in of course their revenue growth. Okay, and that's again part of the reason why the stock popped off by 1,500%. Okay, another part of the reason is because, personally, in my opinion, all this hype. So there's a lot of attention on biopharmaceutical companies right now, including, of course, the vaccine makers, Pfizer, Moderna, AstraZeneca. And so they've received a lot of attention, and, just by default, a lot of attention has been going towards other pharmaceuticals who investors like, okay, hopefully if I invest in this one, this stock will also pop off just like Pfizer and Moderna and AstraZeneca did a few months ago. Okay, and I mean, I believe they're still running up, although they've taken a breather. All right, and I mean, again, it doesn't take much for stock. I consider this still a penny stock since it's less than $2 billion. It doesn't take much buying pressure for a stock like this to pop off like crazy. Okay, so, and again, if we're looking at, of course, the indicators, we can see MACD above like moving average convergence divergence. It's a solid 1.8 right now, so, and it's still trending upwards. So again, this is a bullish signal, and relative strength index of 81. It surpasses the overbought line, which is the threshold is at 80. And we can see the oversold is at 20 right here. So this company is definitely more on overbought territory, which doesn't surprise me. So I would be careful when getting into the stock right now. Okay, I'm not saying that it will not run up even more, but I'm just saying be careful when you've seen our stock run up by 1,500%. I will definitely be on the sidelines on this one. But I'd love to hear all the success stories of people getting into this one early. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you own this stock, whether you or not you are buying, and what your reasoning is. Please also don't be afraid to link any other news articles, any other piece of news, and why you think you're bullish on the stock, and point out any discrepancies that I've said in this presentation. But yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. And if you watch this far, take care. Have an amazing day. I love you all. And until the next one, see you later. Be sure to please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.